Meghan Markle, that sales technique in full. Film the back of her kids' ginger heads, attach schmaltzy message, add nauseating soundtrack, post on Instagram, wait one day, and then sell, baby, sell. Welcome to, as ever, her ladyship's oddball online store, where the weirdness never stops. What's new on the poorly stocked shelves now? Candles at $64 each and a new range of wine. Yours for just $89 a bottle. No thanks. Who exactly does Ms. Markle see as her target market? Billionaires? Meanwhile, Manic Meg is reported to have launched Project 4, a concerted effort to mend the Sussexes' icy relationship with Harry's furious royal family back in Britain. Why? Because, of course, she's terrified, with good cause, that William plans to strip his hated brother of his dukedom as soon as possible, which in turn will reduce her to plain old Mrs. Markle of Montecito. After the humiliating removal of preposterous Prince Andrew's titles, the current Duchess of Sussex suddenly wants to be friends with Princess of Wales Kate again. Good luck with that. But back to Meghan's tycoon dreams and Mum of the Year's promotional strategy, exploiting little Archie and Lilibet with a sickening inevitability straight after that touching video featuring the Sussexes and their two children on a happy, snappy family visit to a Halloween pumpkin patch. Meg got down to business. Potential customers duly heartwarmed by saccharine footage of the difficult Duchess, hapless Harry and their red-haired youngsters running around to the tune of the Mamas and Papas pop classic California Dreaming. The digital doors to Meghan's electronic shopping mall swung open. Roll up for mundane domestic products at astronomical prices. $14 jars of Scam Jam, $28 honey pots, and must-have dried flowers sprinkles for only $15. Interested? No, me neither. Now haul out the holly, here comes our heroine's fabulous festive rip-offs, accompanied, of course, by Meg's mangled version of English, her trademark hideously over-the-top gush talk that makes you want to say, Meghan, it's just candles, not the Gettysburg Address. But here she goes, waxing lyrical about signature candle 519, scented with Moroccan mint, cardamom, and tea leaves in an intoxicating cocktail that, and I quote, evokes the freshness of a day in the English countryside and captures cherished memories of the ease and joy of Meghan's marriage to Britain's second worst prince on May the 19th, 2018, as in the 19th of the 5th, 519. See? Now on to signature candle 084, as in August the 4th, her birthday. This obscenely expensive slice of perfumed heaven apparently comprises water lotus, sandalwood, and California poppy. This, Meg reveals, warms her family home and will, she promises, feel like a hug. What does that even mean? Answers on a postcard, please. $64 each, 50 quid or so in British money. Lots of words spring to mind. Bargain isn't one of them, but it gets worse. Don't miss the latest addition to the Duchess's line of Van Very Ordinaire. After the wannabe royals Rosé Plonk, après le Sauvignon Blanc, savour the delights of her 2021 vintage Napa Valley Brut. Crafted, apparently, from Pinot Noir and Chardonnay grapes. This bank-busting booze is a wallet-draining $89 a throw. But check this out. If you purchase 12 bottles or more, wait for it, drum roll, magnanimous Meg will let you off the $20 shipping fee. So, for a mere $1,068, you save $20. Honestly, who does this out-of-touch woman think she's kidding? Is it just me? Or is she living in her own fantasy land full of fabulously rich, gullible suckers prepared to shell out small fortunes on run-of-the-mill tat you can buy for a fraction of the cost literally anywhere else? Call me cynical or call me realistic, but at this ridiculous rate, I predict that, in the words of George Michael, this could be, as ever's, last Christmas. In other news, Harry and Meghan went to the ball game, a romantic date night at the Dodgers Stadium, to whoop and cheer as the LA Dodgers took on the Toronto Blue Jays. Who won? Who cares? But as the gruesome twosome continue their campaign against harmful social media, Meghan, Instagramming the hell out of their sporting night out, seemed a tad hypocritical. And finally, Harry granted an interview to comic Hassan Minjal, who persuaded his regal guest to have a go at changing his accent and speaking American. Unsurprisingly, he wasn't very good at it. But then again, the dim Duke's less than eloquent posh boy English isn't very good either. Well, of course, that was the Dodger Stadium. The LA Dodgers play there in your hometown of Los Angeles, Kinsey. And when the gruesome twosome went there for this date night, strange date night, really.
She loves a good footlong, doesn't she?
Yeah, but they sat in the front row. Yeah, exactly. Look at them, idiots. $1,000 tickets. $1,000 seats right in the front row, the big VIP seats. And behind them, for example, well, there's a load of sporting legends, mainly Magic Johnson, the LA Lakers basketball legend, who part owns the Dodgers now. And the crowd are going, what are they doing in the front row? Why isn't Magic in the front row? So when they flashed up the picture of Harry and Meghan for the crowd to see, the crowd burst out into a rousing crescendo of booing.
Yeah, well, I do think it's important, in your monologue, you're like, who cares? Like, who cares who won? Well, actually, the Dodgers lost, and in LA right now, they're saying that Harry and Meghan jinxed the team. So they're like, please never come back. We don't want you. And you know what's so funny? This is classic Meghan Markle. Go look at when she lived in Canada. She was wearing the opposite team's
Blue
hat.
Jays.
The Blue Jays has religion. Wow, is this woman a chameleon? And she will show up for the opening of a Walmart. She will. She does not care. There really doesn't have to. If she gets invited, she's there. And there really wasn't any reason for these two to be there. They don't talk about loving baseball. I think the ultimate objective here was to say we have friends in high places. That's how we got these elite seats. Also subtly trying to sell us her 89 bottle of whatever, gasoline.
I love the idea of the $1,068 if you buy 12 bottles. Yeah. Or you could buy more if you're even more stupid.
Yeah, and an alcoholic.
Then you can save $20 shipping. Wow, so for just $1,068, I saved $20. I'm there. I mean, for God's sake. But by the way, I love America. I love your great state and the God's own country as well. But the World Series, the World Baseball Series, is called this because it's a load of American baseball teams, and the international aspect is provided by one team in Canada, the Blue Jays, the Toronto Blue Jays. So not much of a World Series, but there they were. What did you make of that date, Samara?
Let's be
real. Is that the sort of date you'd like to go on? Would you be wooed by the romance of it all?
No, I wouldn't. And let's be real, Meghan wasn't either. You could tell that she hated every single minute that she was there. I think that, she's an absolute sort of craven person who has socially mountaineered her way to the top. She didn't want to be there. And this was a business thing to show, I'm every woman, I'm a middle American, because she wants to sell more candles and more tea. I think this was
for
all
$64.
Well, yeah, she doesn't do anything without a purpose. And this was to say, I'm an every American girl. I'm not the Montecito Majesty who sits in my mansion behind my golden gates, not talking to anyone. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. This is her trying to completely re-engineer what we think of her, and it's not working, Meghan.
Yeah, be in the cheap seats if you want us to believe that you're
that's a good point. But you and I, Kinsey was on my show on Talk earlier on this week, which one was I presenting? I'm never quite sure.
Morning Glory, yeah.
Morning Glory, the breakfast show. We've been moving seats a bit lately. So the breakfast show, so Kinsey came on, and this was the beginning of the week, and we had the video of the family trip to the pumpkin part, which we should perhaps play now. So there they go.
Wow.
So they played this. There's the back of the kids' heads. There they are, the most famous back of the heads in the world. There's, in a minute, you get Harry having a go at doing a really lousy pumpkin. Not very good.
Very cute back of the
Another
head.
thing he's no good at. He can't carve pumpkins. And there's Meghan having a go. And so you think, and it's going, the music was, oh, the leaves are brown by the pumpkins. The pumpkins. The
mamas and the
mamas
papas.
the mamas and the pumpkins.
Yeah.
And we said, well, this is a very sweet family video that she's just posted on Instagram. How long will it be? The countdown is now on for her to try to flog us something. Mm-hmm. And that's what she does. She posts cute pictures of her kids, as I said in my monologue. Leave it 24 hours, and then here comes the sales pitch. I got these candles, $64. I got a wine, $1,068. Come on, didn't you see my kids? Buy it, make me rich.
Yeah.
So that was that, and there's this is her.
But just like the.
This is her This is for her Christmas product, isn't
But
it?
just like
Holiday
the
collection.
baseball game, you don't take your child to the baseball game. Something that might actually be a really sweet and enjoyable experience for Archie. And then you don't let the kids carve the pumpkins. Like, they're just props. They're just props.
And this is the Christmas commercial for her festive range of rip-off products. There they all are, aren't they, Christmas?
Because nothing
I like
I
the
want
boxes.
more under my tree than loose fruit spread.
But they'd have got booed anyway at the stadium, wouldn't they? I mean, it's not because of the legends. I think that's the natural reaction to Harry and Meghan is to be booed. And now, how are they really going to appear?
Everywhere they go.
How are they going to appear in public? It's like our Prime Minister Starmer can't really, because everyone uses bad words and rightfully so. But this is their future now. That if they go in big crowds, they're going to get booed.
It's really bad, though, considering that it's an American audience. I mean, Americans used to have a little bit more reverence for them than the Brits, but now you can see in their home base, they're also not doing well.
Well, it's oversaturation. It's tension over substance. They don't have any. There's no reason for them to be there. There's no reason for Meghan to receive a Humanitarian of the Year award or be sitting on a stage of the most powerful women in Washington, D.C. with actual entrepreneurs. These people are showing up in rooms that they don't belong in, and the American public don't have time for imposters.
Yeah, exactly right, and you're so right. Going to the ball game to the Dodgers, they knew they were going to get flat, because what they do is they take the camera around. All the celebrity spectators get flashed up on the big screen. Meghan knew all about that, but it didn't really work out for her because she got roundly booed. And it's not just that they were sitting in front of some sporting legends. That's what people think of those two.
It's that they're in the top three of the most hated celebrities of 2025 on Ranker.com. Sandwiched, Sean Diddy Combs, convicted sex offender, is in the center of them. Meghan's number one, Diddy, and then Harry number
Well,
three.
at least that's rightfully earned,
They
isn't it?
earned that
They
one.
really do that.
Yeah, they are at that level.
They are hated.
Well, that's rightfully earned for Sean Diddy Combs, but I think it's also rightfully earned for Harry and Meghan. They really have worked hard to become so catastrophically unpopular. Now, Harry, he's a man of many talents, as you know. Oh, no, wait a minute. He's a man of no talents whatsoever. Sorry, I got that wrong. Anyway, he went on this, he did this interview. What's his name?
Hassan Minhaj.
Hassan Minhaj. I don't know much about him. I watched the interview. He's not very funny. But anyway, what was funny, not in a good way, was that Minhaj persuaded Prince Harry to try an American accent. Have a look at this.
Can you? There we go. There we go.
God, he's really clinging on to the last remnants of his hair there.
They were laughing at him, weren't they? I
They were
suppose it's better
laughing
than
at him.
booing.
Well, thank you, Harry, for giving us nothing once again. I mean,
Can I
genuinely.
give you all my Hassan Minaj goss?
Oh, yeah.
Hassan Minaj cheated on my best friend with his now wife, so he's a great
With
moral.
Bina.
So he's a great.
Hang on,
So
hang on.
Hassan
Hang on.
Minaj has a great
Talk amongst yourselves.
moral character. We know he has.
Hang on, say that he cheated with your best friend?
He was with my best friend and he cheated on my best friend with his now wife. And so he then goes and marries this woman. In 2023, The New Yorker wrote a savage piece about how Hassan Minaj race baits and lies about racism to elevate himself and to make himself more prominent.
Yes.
So of course Harry would go on a race baiter show because he married one. So I think that this is the perfect venue. But in all seriousness, it's not great optics to put yourself with someone that has low moral character and has been accused of race baiting in The New Yorker with no challenge back. Harry's team really need to be more considerate about the company he keeps. We're watching the downfall of Prince Andrew. Be hyper vigilant that you are who you associate with.
But he hasn't got much choice, has he? I mean, maybe P Diddy. That's what Meghan should do her next programme with, and do some Meghan oil.
I mean,
you know
what Harry needs to do is take a lesson out of Meghan's book, who her best friend Jessica Mulroney, as soon as she was involved in a really pretty vague race row, Meghan dropped her like a stone, never spoke to her again. That's what Harry needs to be a bit more careful about. But let's talk about these products. I mean, as I said in my monologue, who does she think is going to buy a candle for $64 or send off for $1,000 worth of wine?
Crack wine.
Who does she think?
No, there's been. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, you know, all of you. You first.
I think that we look at Meghan, and I think that Meghan looks at the fans of the British royal family and assumes that demographic is her demographic. They're older women that have the type of money and lifestyle. They typically are conservative women that value family, they value faith, and they admire the selfless work of the working members of the British royal family, and they support the monarchy. In reality, that is not the demographic that follows Meghan Markle. They're in foreign countries. Correct. They're a younger demo, and they're not, they're not the hobnobbing, snooty women that Meghan is trying to cater to.
Yeah. You make such a good point. The price of the candle shows how much she overvalues herself. I mean, she really does. Just like she overvalued herself when she thought, oh yeah, I'm going to go marry Harry. He's another English person that I'm going to meet at the pub.
I like your impression of Meghan there. I'm going to go and marry Harry.
Yeah, it's worse than Harry's American accent. I'm going to go marry Harry.
I'm going to marry Harry.
Isn't that a Japanese form of suicide?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, God. No.
Marry Harry.
No, that's Carrie.
Harry
Carrie.
Harry
Thanks very much, Phil. He's always doing this. I've told you before, Ash. Can you stay on topic?
Those pumpkins, they look like Harry, don't they, behind?
They do a bit.
Yeah,
they do a bit.
Ginger face. Yeah, anyway, back on topic.
But you know that I was caught, but I call him Ginger Nuts, old Ginger Nuts. I'm going to have to drop that name soon because he's not going to have any ginger hair left.
You're just going to have to call him Nutsless.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he already is that with Meghan in
By the way,
household.
so do you agree, Samara, Ash, and Kinsey? I just think that, as I said, in the words of George Michael, this is as ever's last Christmas. It can't go on this.
Well,
Samara?
It's got to lose in the end. She can't keep releasing all this rubbish and everyone booing her. When does it come to an end, man? It's got to be coming to an end.
Yeah, I mean, that was going to...
It shows because it's such a cheap rehash of all the other products that were already on the site that haven't sold out. She's just repackaged them.
Well,
it is pretty obvious.
But you were telling me, Kinsey, this story, you were making a documentary with the production company, and the production company sent off to get the entire range. This was fairly recently, wasn't it? The entire As Ever range. And the only thing they had left was wine or something? You couldn't get any of it.
But it's not the fact that it was sold out. It's the fact that if you're a first-time buyer and this is your first experience, your first impression of this brand, and you're told, hey, thanks, we've taken the money out of your account. It's now our money, but we don't have the product that you ordered. You're hostile and you're disappointed. And what are the odds that you're going to go back? Now you don't trust this brand. Now you don't understand. They clearly don't know what they're doing. I think the reality is Meghan never commits to anything. Is she actually going to commit to As Ever? She's always off onto the next thing, whether it was the bench, 2 podcasts release. She's released
She's
multiple
all over the
reality
place, isn't
shows. She's all over the place. You know, she's got a Christmas special coming out. Just severed ties with her 10th publicist, who was only hired to promote With
3
Love
months,
Meghan.
yeah, 3
Is
months.
With Love Meghan gone for season 3? So she never commits to anything. So I think that if we're looking for evidence to show that you're in the right, I'd say we've got a pretty good stream of evidence to show that she doesn't commit to
And
things.
also, as recent events have proved, she's swirling around like a whirling dervish, you know, just looking for anything, because I think she knows as ever is doomed. So she suddenly turns up at Paris Fashion Week. Oh, I'm going to be the queen of fashion now. No, you're not. And so on and so forth. So she's trying to get loads of irons in the fire, but the irons are in a fire that's gone well and truly out. Let's go to a bad ad.
So you can take this, and I'll take the Skittles. Oh. Okay.
What are you doing? Well, I can see you've eaten all the Skittles. Good luck getting to sleep tonight.
Taste the rainbow.
I actually did find that quite frightening.
Terrifying.
I don't think that would have sold too many Skittles. Anyway, you are watching What Just Happens, Halloween horror show. And happened!
2, 1.
Yes, it's the big moment, the biggest story of the week in our view. This will interest Kinsey very much because it concerns your poor benighted country if this comes off. Well, it's Calamity Kamala Harris, who gave an interview to the BBC here in Britain this week and incredibly, jaw-droppingly said she's planning to run for president again. Oh my God, watch this.
Could it be you? Possibly. Have you made a decision yet?
No, I have not.
But you say in your book, I'm not done.
That is correct. I am not done. I have lived my entire career a life of service, and it's in my bones. And there are many ways to serve. I've not decided yet what I will do in the future beyond what I am doing right now.
But you've been very clear that it's a possibility you might run again to become president. And in my experience interviewing politicians, when someone says, I'm not done, it means they are thinking seriously about running. But when you look at the bookies' odds, they put you as an outsider, even behind Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
She's done.
I mean, you know, but did you notice that, Kinsey, the way she's... Again, she can't talk.
No, she,
It
did you
didn't
notice
really make sense.
She
did it?
repeats every question, like, she goes, are you done? And she's like, I'm not done. And then the way she has to take a moment to find every single next word as if it's a sincere struggle.
The next soundbite.
Yeah, I'm terrified. Please be done. Please just...
She is done. She'd
So
never get
it-
voted in, would she?
The Democrats, I think, are so dozy. They're stupid enough to maybe give her another chance. If they do, R.I.P. The grand old Democrat Party, seriously. And we all remember her hilarious campaign against Donald Trump. She thought that the moment she won, I know was the moment she lost. So she thought it was so great. Remember that brilliant TV debate when old Donald Trump talked about Springfield, Ohio. Said
They're eating dogs.
Yeah, no, I got to do it again. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And then you got Kamala next to it going, oh, she's absolutely crazy. Oh, I've won. No. That was the moment he won. He understands the American people. And by the way, that story was not as outlandish as people thought. Yeah. There was a real case for that being true. So all of these Ponzi Democrats, these snobbish Democrats, oh, he's so it was a deplorable moment. He's speaking to the fears of the American people. We've got too many immigrants, and God knows what they're up to, and they're being all superior about it. That was the moment she lost. But you remember...
Wait, are you sure it wasn't the surviving an assassination attempt?
Well, that was afterwards, wasn't it?
Yeah, are you sure
that was like a boost, wasn't it, at the end?
The thing is, I think...
No, I'm right on this.
Denial is a river in Egypt.
It was that was the second crucial moment, of course. We all remember that picture.
Yeah.
And, we all said, I remember posting it on Twitter saying, this is the picture that wins Donald Trump the election. And after that, there was this weird sort of Kamala explosion of popularity, wasn't there? It basically is the left wing or the liberal media just putting on
pretending. They tried to say he wasn't shot, which was what?
You're right, but that's the thing. I've actually gone through the horrible sort of torture of listening to her audiobook, 101 Days. And the whole thing is a big complaint about how she didn't have enough time. She didn't have enough time. No, it would have been better, as you mentioned, if she actually had less time, because she was polling massively well. And then it just all went downhill the more that we knew about her, the more shambolic interviews she did.
The more you saw her, the worse it got.
The more we heard her word salad.
If you have a look at this basically is why the American people pretty swiftly realised we can't let this woman anywhere near the White House. Let's have Donald. Watch this.
The children of the community are the children of the community. In one term, he has already, yes, you may clap. You need to go. I need to be able to get where you need to go. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context. I'm a gun owner. Tim Walz is a gun. I did not know that. If somebody breaks in my house, they're getting shot.
Yes, I hear that. I hear that.
It's just amazing that she was ever their candidate.
She's drunk, isn't she?
Well, she needs to check herself right into rehab, because that is that woman definitely had some sort of alcohol problem. Allegedly.
Taking advantage of Meghan Markle's for $1,000. You can get free shipping.
Yeah. So right. I wonder if she's drinking the Napa Valley Brute for $1,000 for 12
No, I think stronger stuff.
I doubt that. But all of this, right? So America is currently in turmoil because Donald Trump is having fun. Basically saying, look, the Democrats, they gave you Joe Biden, sleepy old Joe, didn't know one day from the next, couldn't stand up straight, fell over every time he stood up, and so on and so forth, had dementia, senile. The Democrats gave you that president, and then this woman was the one they proposed that you voted for after Joe. So
who said she wouldn't make any changes to what Joe Biden did?
Yes, on The View.
That was a good idea, wasn't it? So Donald Trump was just saying, well, hang on, this Democrat Party, they may be finished. So he's fixed it, or he's taunting them, saying, I'm going to change the law. I'm going to do a third term. Well, here he is talking about this.
I have my highest poll numbers that I've ever had. And, based on what I read, I guess I'm not allowed to run. So we'll see what happens.
Well, I'm not going to sit here and encourage him in my Marie Antoinette. I know what happened to Marie Antoinette. So I'm not going to sit here and encourage him to try to take any additional power. I think that you're right, he's poking fun at them. He loves stirring the pot. And he's peacocking a little bit, because he's right. He's got a lot of positive feedback right
But why shouldn't he have a third term? If they want to vote for him, America, like we have here,
because it's against the law at the moment.
But why change the law if
that's what he's hinting.
If democratically they want to have him? I mean, Obama had a third term through Biden, didn't he?
I'll tell you what. I think we're going to. Donald Trump has been taunting. Look at this. This is an AI. Donald Trump posted this. It's this King video looking down on America. Meanwhile, he's dumping brown stuff on all the protesters. They keep having these No Kings demonstrations because. Just think, he and J.D. Vance posted that, the vice president. Now, I think it's probably unlikely that he will do a third term, but I tell you what Donald Trump's third term will be, J.D. Vance, President J.D. Vance. And the way the Democrats are going, where are they? You don't see any opposition at all. Trump is storming it in his own way.
He would win a third term if there was a vote.
J.D. Vance is a very impressive individual, I think. I think he's already got it in the bag, don't you, Samara?
Yes, either him or Marco Rubio. He's also a big favourite and a front runner. I mean, you know, it's interesting in the Kamala Harris interview saying, oh, there'll be a female president in my lifetime. Yeah, there will be, but it won't be a Democrat. It'll absolutely be a Republican female president. And I think Caroline Leavitt has a big chance of potentially being a sort of future president. I mean, she's only 27, 28 years old, but she could be the future of the Republican ticket.
And they're saying there could be an Erica Kirk ticket one day.
Yes.
You know, based on all of the support.
Well, yeah, that's true. I think Trump has done what he needs to do. He's actually created his own form of politics. It's Trumpism. There's no longer old school Republicanism. So I think he's left his footprint. That's all.
And he's brought lasting peace to Gaza, apart from the fact that Israel is busy bombing the hell out of it again, killed 100 people, and all the Gazans are shooting each other.
Oh.
But it's lasting peace. They've never.
They got the hostages back as well.
Yeah, they did.
It's the most amazing peace deal ever.
It was.
Forever, forever, forever. Actually, do you know what Israel wanted to do? They've done it. Get the hostages released and then get back in there and finish Hamas.
Well, they haven't.
And I
the
wish them well
bodies.
in that, to be honest with you.
There's still bodies
let's go to a bad ad.
Thank you for sharing your Totino's pizza rolls.
No problem.
I'll miss you, Jasmo.
I'll miss you, too. I'll share them across the universe.
I guess the doors hit his head so hard.
The eyeball came out.
Nowhere to go, so the pressure shot it to here.
Anthony, you'll be all right. You gotta go to school tomorrow.
Totino's Pizza Rolls, the most snackable pizza in the universe.
Funny, you ever had those pizzas?
Well, maybe when I was a kid, a different brand, but yeah, they're delicious.
What is it?
They look
Very
delicious.
morbid ad.
That was quite a funny ad, though.
Was that
the last one, the one for Skittles, really freaked me out. I was genuinely frightened. That one is funny.
That's like more like a mad ad, less of a bad ad.
A mad ad. Time for a mad ad. You are watching What Just Happens horror special, our Halloween special. Questions. We got music. We should have some sort of music for that, shouldn't we? But perhaps not this week.
So you can beatbox.
Yeah, I'll do some beatbox.
Yeah, go on. High
That's
production
not,
value.
what do you call that music? It's not music, it sounds like
Samara
insects.
with viewers' questions.
Right, Samara, you got the questions. What you got first?
A town in Canada has banned children from trick-or-treating. Should we do the same?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
What?
Yeah.
It's mugging, basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's blackmail, extortion, give us stuff or we'll do bad things to you.
This is these little
I
kid
like it.
grifters.
It teaches them
venal
to-
little kids trying to take your money. No, I'll tell you what. No, of course we shouldn't.
No.
It's fun for the kids and all that. I think it's a shame now. Well, because Halloween didn't used to be anything here now, but we do it in the American way.
Yeah.
It's kind of a shame that, you know, you see these bunch of kids and parents have to go with them because the streets aren't safe anymore.
Yeah.
But it's a nice thing. Anyway, so my wife and I, we don't have children. Thank God. We...
Bar humbug.
I'm not
Don't worry,
stupid.
Kev's just method acting right now.
People
His,
say
outfit.
to me, "You got children, Kevin?" And I go, "What do you think I am, stupid?" Anyway, they come and knock on your door. So we get candy, sweets in for the kids. Henrietta goes out and buys it. Anyway, one year we forgot, and you know, I don't like to disappoint the kids. So they started to, we used to live in this house, got on quite a main road. So come in. So I start off giving the kids like £1 each, you know. Like
Oh my gosh.
And the kids are going, "Oh, that's great." And then I ran out of £1 coins and I start giving the kids £5.
Oh,
They go, "Oh, wow!"
Yeah, you get an adult
and then I
for
start
your
giving them a tenner. And they go, "Oh, wow!" And
the whole town coming down.
word goes round. And within about an hour, I'm not kidding you, I've got 100 kids standing outside my door.
Mr.
Are you the guy
O'Sullivan.
who's giving out tenners, you know?
I'm going around your house on Halloween. But this
Exactly.
country, all you had to do, you didn't even have pumpkins. You had a turnip and hollowed it out, stuck a candle in, and that was your Halloween. We don't need all this bastardisation of Halloween.
Whoa.
Commercialism.
That sounds like.
I
that
like
sounds
that. No,
depressing, Matt.
look, people go, "Oh, it's
We're not Americans.
Well, I like the Americans.
I like the
Yeah, I
Americans.
like them, but they should do it. You know, it's
No,
not.
no,
No,
I like
stick with a
we should
turnip.
do it.
Get a
What's wrong
turnip.
with it? What's wrong with it?
Traditional, just have it. We don't like to show off in this country.
No, we do. We like Halloween.
Yeah, you
Good for the economy. Yeah.
I remember.
What's Halloween like in Australia, or have you ever heard of it?
No, of course, yeah, we celebrated it, absolutely.
Yeah.
In fact, but people used to be woefully unprepared and they used to just start giving stuff out of their kitchen, like kind of similar to you. We used to just get like blocks of random
But do
things.
you have pumpkins down there?
Yeah, we have pumpkins, we have lanterns. We're much more Americanized than the British. Like, we properly celebrated it.
They are
People
like
used to-
British Americans,
Someone
Australians,
in my street
aren't
used
they?
to turn their whole bedroom into a candy thing. That sounds a bit
people
wrong.
say,
Yeah, it
it's
does.
terrible the
A
way
white
British,
man.
Yeah.
British tradition is on the wane, and we're getting more and more Americanized. I think it's great.
I remember when
let's
I
be
was
more and more like America.
No.
But their spelling's terrible.
No, you don't think that.
Yeah.
So actually, I was just joking there. Kinsey is the most British person here, without a shadow of a doubt. She's like walks around dressed in Union Jack flags and things. You love this country.
I do. When I was a
Could
little.
you explain why?
Because you guys
'Cause we
are
don't know.
more patriotic than we are in the States, and
that is not true.
No,
that is nowhere near true.
in the sense that
We hate
have
our flag in
we
this
have
guy.
two very polarizing political parties, and we don't have a monarchy like you do that everybody can get behind. So
Well, you can do. With
You used
Trump.
to be able to.
Well, I'll tell you, with Prince Andrew at the moment, 52% of Brits want to get rid of the monarchy, and it's because of Prince Andrew. The Brits are becoming less and less patriotic. It's a problem.
Well, it's because they're not technically Brits.
That's true. You mean the royal family? Those bunch of,
No. I mean,
well, the royal family, a bunch of Germans. They don't even. The royal.
I'm saying the majority of the people, or a lot of people in this country, just showed up on a boat.
Well, yeah, like my family, Irish. But the royal family.
Listening to too much talk, Kinsey.
Do you know the royal family is so sort of German that they follow they give each other their gifts, their presents, their festive presents on Christmas Eve. Like the Germans.
Yeah. Christmas is on Christmas, and they don't apparently shave their armpits.
Well, that must be true. Next question, Samara.
A primary school in Scotland has banned children from dressing up for Halloween because it could trigger other people. Do you agree?
I absolutely agree. No, of course I don't. But that's a sort of very similar question, isn't it?
Sort of, satanic, you know.
Yeah, don't ban kids from... Don't be ridiculous. Let's go straight to the next question, Samara.
Animal lovers, you'd love this, Kev, are campaigning to ban fireworks on bonfire night. What does the panel think?
I'll tell you what I think, and
Chasbo.
Kinsey will have a view on this as well. I'm conflicted and torn on it, genuinely, because I'm not a banner. I hate banning anything. I want people to be able to do... I'm a libertarian. Do whatever you want to do, as long as you're not breaking the law. However, you'll know about this, Kinsey. Anybody who's owns a dog, I've always had a dog, successive dogs, and will know that dogs get really, really petrified by the bangs all going off. We used to have our little dog from Los Angeles that we brought back from Britain, and it was traumatic on bonfire night, on fireworks night. The poor little thing used to,
Do any animals like fireworks?
Well, my current dog, Chasbo, a little spaniel.
He loves
He's getting a bit old, but when he bucked the trend because
he loves it.
When he was younger, he's not really at the races anymore. But when he was younger, the fireworks used to start, and he used to get in a sort of excited rage.
You see, you never hear about that. You never hear about that.
Where's this noise coming from?
So some animals
But you know what I
like
mean,
it.
Kinsey? The dogs don't like it. So I don't like banning things, but anyone who owns pets will know that it's not very nice.
Right. On the 4th of July every year, that's when the local news ramps up the stories to make sure to secure your dogs, because on the 4th of July is when the majority of the dogs get loose because they're so upset by the noise that they find a way out of the gate, and they're just on the street stressed.
Exactly.
But what I will say is absolutely do not ban it, because I look for any excuse to stay home with my dogs. So if there's going to be fireworks, my butt is in bed with my dogs, and we're all chilled out.
5, right?
4.
5.
I think you keep counting my boyfriend as one, and that's
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Right. Let's go to a bad ad.
And do you know your blood type?
A or B positive.
Have you eaten today?
I had some Lebanese food for lunch.
I love the Lebanese.
I'm
Enough
sure
with the
I would.
formalities. Let's get started, shall we?
Jimmy, how happy are folks who save hundreds of dollars switching to Geico? Happier than Dracula volunteering at a blood drive.
We have cookies. Get happy. Get Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
That was me in that.
Yeah.
By the way, what is Geico.com?
It's
Listen,
car
car insurance. There you go. What's happened? Seriously, great to have Kinsey Schofield and Marie Antoinette with me. Of course, Juliet without Romeo. Samara Gill and we couldn't find a costume for Ash, so he's just come as himself.
I'm just coming in my normal clothes.
Yeah. Oompa Loompa. What do you call him? How do you say?
Oompa Loompa.
Oompa Loompa. What's that from that chocolate?
Chocolate Factory. Yeah, what's his name?
I've never seen that film.
Gene Wilder. Amazing.
Gene Wilder. Isn't there a new one now with that?
Yeah, but it's not.
Timothy
Chalamet.
Yeah, with what's his face?
See, look, showing your age. Showing your age.
I am. Yeah.
Right. It's the complaints department when we go through some of your messages. We get thousands every week and we really do appreciate it. I mean it. Even if you send us nasty messages, which most of the messages about me actually are. But anyway, let's get cracking. Let's see what you've sent us this week. Well, ladies first. Ash.
This is from Elizabeth Holman. She says, "Y'all make me laugh. I love your show. I'm so glad that William will take the trash out when he is king. Blessings from your hillbilly cousin from across the creek."
Yeah, from Birmingham.
What does that mean?
From across, yeah.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Yeah, Birmingham.
Oh,
Alabama.
yeah, I've actually been there.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've been to Birmingham.
Lovely
Alabama.
place.
I played golf in Birmingham, Alabama.
yeah.
No one knows why. Next question, Samara.
Douglas Sprinter says, boring subject. TalkTV has run out of material. All right, go on.
Who said that?
Douglas.
Well, you know, we cover a number of subjects. So they're all boring. I agree with that. But which one? Which one, Douglas? If you don't specify, just don't bother, all right?
Yeah,
Ash.
This is from someone called Yakamolik. And he says, I presume it's a he, goes, "I wish Samara was my girlfriend."
Oh, well, yeah, I need my brother.
Never going to happen.
Yeah.
We need to see your credit
What was his
score.
name again?
Yakamolic.
Oh, that's a deal breaker. Yeah, I don't know if I could. Yeah, Yakamolic.
Hi, Samara. Great to meet your boyfriend. What's his name? Yakamolic.
Samara Yakamolic.
Get a legal name change and maybe I'll consider it.
Yeah, if that's his second name, if you got married, you could be Samara Yakamolic.
Can I tell my favorite joke my dad's ever told me?
Go on.
Okay, there's a girl and she's in love with her boyfriend, but she doesn't want to marry him because of his name. His name is Poo-Poo Ladoo, and he asks her, "Will you please marry me? I've waited all my life for you." And she's like, "I want to marry you, but you have to change your name." So he disappears, comes back, and is like, "I changed my name just for you." And she's like, "Oh my God, what is our name going to be?" And he says, "My name now is Poo-Poo Smith."
My dad's such a dad joke.
It's a dad joke, literally a dad joke, as told by Marie Antoinette. Only on this show. You don't get this on other shows, do you? We should have a joke-telling session next week.
Yeah, we should.
Whose go is it? Ash, isn't it?
Yeah, this is from Milek. He says, "For the love of God, stop trying the American accent. Just stop. It's not funny. It's irritating as F."
Okay, we'll give that a rest.
Okay. Sucker.
No more American accents. I promise you that. Go on, Samara.
M49 says, "Aussie here. I love your show. It never, ever misses. Kevin, I laughed my ass off when you did the skit on Meghan Markle. Yeah, no, that never gets
That's my legendary Meghan Markle.
So
what was it? It's so funny. You call me Markle. It's Sussex now. It's Sussex. That never worked, did it?
No.
Call me Meghan Sussex from now on. Nobody ever did. So much for that. And pretty soon, as we understand it, as I said in my monologue, she'll have no reason to call herself Meghan Sussex because she won't be the Duchess of Sussex. I can't wait for that day. Ash.
Is it me now? Okay, this is from...
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Well, may as well. This is from Edward Jones. He says, "I've seen Samara on a few channels now. Can I ask, please stop shouting? She has valid points, but as I tell my adult children, keep the level down."
What was that guy's name again?
Listen, Edward Jones.
Yeah, Edward, I feel your pain. I have to work with Samara.
It's very grating, isn't it?
We work a lot of hours every single day. And I've developed a technique. I actually put earbuds in, and you can still hear her through there. One viewer actually wrote in and said Samara's voice should be used as a weapon of war. It is loud. I mean, I like it because
it cuts through, doesn't it?
Well, you're like the female equivalent of me. You got a really loud, booming voice. I like that in a person. I like that in a girl. And I like that in a boy.
All right.
An old guy like me. Have you got another one?
I've just had an ear infection for like 3 years, so I just actually can't hear anything.
Oh, right. Is that why you shout?
That's her excuse.
Just so you can hear yourself.
Yeah, I can't. I can barely. Anyway, that's a whole other topic for another time.
Yeah, we could we could talk about your ear infection.
Yeah, let's talk about my ear infection.
But,
That's really
we'll come back to that later.
Tracy said you're pretty lacking when it comes to accuracy, Kevin.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I'm a journalist.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, is that it?
Accuracy is boring.
Is that it?
Yeah.
We need specifics.
I'm a journalist. Never let the facts get in the way of a good story. Everybody knows that. Accuracy in journalism. Seriously, people always drone on about it.
Overrated.
I think it's really overrated. I suppose I should say that's a joke, folks. Shall we go to our final bad out of the night?
Tell us your budget, and the Name Your Price tool helps you find a whole range of coverages. No one else gives you options like that.
No one at all. No one at all.
No one.
Wake up.
Oh, you okay, buddy? I just had a dream that Progressive had this thing called...
Your budget, and the Name Your Price tool helps you find a whole...
It isn't a dream, is it?
Nope.
Sorry. You know that thing freaks me out. He can hear you. He didn't mean that, Kevin.
Yes, he did.
Keeping our competitors up at night. Now that's progressive.
That's another insurance ad. I guess that's it. I hope you've enjoyed our horror special, our Halloween special. A big thanks to our very special guest, Marie Antoinette Kinsey Schofield. We got Juliet Gill there, Samara Gill. And of course, Oompa Loompa Flash Ash Gould. What a great team what a trio of stars you've been.
Incredible.
I've been pretty damn good as well. No, actually, I haven't. I've been my usual mediocre
Put your
self.
teeth in.
Yeah. Shall I?
Yeah. Put your teeth in. Yeah.
No, I can't be bothered. So anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. You've been an amazing audience. I've been Dracula. I will be back same time, same place, and so will everyone else.